As our group of rangers make their way to a table within the youth center. It's pretty crowded. It's lunchtime, so there's a lot of other students that are kind of, I imagine this is kind of like a food courtish type place that's on campus, where you guys can go in and you guys can go to different places, stand in line, and get different things using your campus meal plan or whatever it is that you have. All of you have like a campus ID card that they take and they scan, whenever you guys go in there. And you guys are able to join and sit at a circular table on one of the lower levels here within the youth center as you guys all take your seats with your meal. And I'm going to back out of the way and let you guys take it.
You know what? What if the universe was made out of fries?
Seriously, we're still making a universe of food.
Well, I am still hungry, and this yogurt is definitely filling their options. Limited today, so what it is.
At least they got good sandwiches here.
They do have good sandwiches. That is true.
Although
I eat here a lot.
I did ask for crisps earlier, and he looked at me very odd.
Yeah,
Crisps.
because of the fries. Right? No chips?
Yeah.
Chips. Yes. But chips is fries.
Oh,
Yeah.
he just holds his head. I'm never going to get used to this American
Yeah.
language.
Yeah, I know, right? You'd think me being like Swedish American, I'd know. But no, in Sweden they teach British English. So I'm all confused.
Yeah.
I just think
Like
it's cool.
the spelling and stuff. It's all
Yeah.
British English.
Yeah. I think that's everywhere in Europe, no?
I think so, yeah, because
Yeah.
we're closer to,
UK.
UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
That's what I learned too, but I got kind of used because I lived in so.
Hey guys, there's something I wanted to point out to you guys. I know Zordan's got his training, and I know I said that before I really hated doing classes. However, I don't know if you can see over there, guys, but they are actually doing martial arts classes if anyone's interested. And that's when he just sort of points out that there's currently a class ongoing.
Yeah, you pan over and there is indeed a martial arts class taking place over there. They're doing just standard routines where the leader's up there just doing kind of like a 1-2, and then the rest of the class kind of follows with a 1-2, and then turning the other direction and doing the same thing.
I'm still sore from yesterday.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I'm more of like a tackle type person, like just go right in there. No, none of the.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Evelyn still has the bruise for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bruise easy, guys. Listen. This is the past 2 weeks. I have had more physical activity than in my entire life previous to the first 2 weeks. So, but I, found some really good bath soaks that are kind of helpful. So that helps. Yeah, that's good.
Well, I do
Yes.
think we need to do some kind of weapon training, guys. What do you think, Will?
I'm actually all for it, because based on what happened a few moments ago with your game, I'm not doing so well with the physical stuff. So, you know what? I'm going to go participate. You want to go?
I mean, yeah. I don't know if we could do it today, but we'll have to check with Alpha.
No, I'm talking about the class right here.
Oh yeah, this class. Yeah, I was.
Yes, that
Dude,
class.
I think of so many different training sessions right now. I'm getting a bit confused already.
Should you do that right after eating though? Is that like a bad thing?
Yeah.
That's
I
swimming.
would for sure get sick.
I mean, only if you miss.
What?
Yeah. Shouldn't you wait like 30 minutes?
It's okay to get sick in class? I don't feel like that's a thing.
What if you like throw up everywhere?
Besides, we still got to enroll.
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
go talk to
no.
the person, see if we can get in for the next session.
Might as well check.
What if your throw up makes the universe of throw up?
Okay, I'm eating right now.
See, this is why none of us are doing any kind of philosophy in uni right now.
Yeah.
Think about
I'll
so
stick
many
with
things.
science. And
So-
facts.
So is Will leaving the table to head over to the class? Okay. Is
Yes.
anybody joining
Arthur's
Will? Arthur's following. Anybody else? Or are you guys kind of sticking around at the table?
I'm eating.
Okay,
love
he didn't
my
do
own
No
that.
one gets between me and the food.
I'll cheer you guys on from the sidelines.
Have fun.
Arthur's taking it with him. He's got the sandwich in his hands.
I pass some of the remaining fries and whatnot over to the table for anyone who wants them.
Yeah, more fries.
Oh yeah. And I'll dip my fries into the yogurt. Delicious. Oh no, never mind.
You hear a couple students from the table next to you go, ugh.
You hear Evie literally next to you going, ugh.
I just wanted to try how it would go. You dip fruit in yogurt, so it's not far off to dip a fry.
So
Arthur's just
Will starts heading his way over to the training session. You kind of wait patiently for them to kind of get done with a couple of drills, and you see the individual that's standing there. I'm envisioning someone that looks kind of like Ryu from Street Fighter 2. That stands up there at the top. He's got like this headband kind of like tied around his head. Wearing I always forget what it's called. What is that like battle attire that like
A gi?
a gi? That's it. He's wearing that pure white though, and you can see that there's definitely a black belt tied around his waist. And you walk up and approach. He's kind of wiping sweat off of his face as you approach. Oh,
Hi there.
Well, hi. What's how are you?
I'm doing pretty good today. How are you?
Oh, great. Absolutely great. The students are doing so good today. I'm just so pleased to see so many show up.
So
Arthur's just standing there with a sandwich. Like,
I am a lifelong learner, and this is my friend Arthur.
Oh, hi Arthur.
And
I'm Paul. Paul Cohen. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Yeah.
So what's going on here, and how do we get involved?
Oh well, I do have a clipboard over there. He points to like a table, and it's like a sign up like registration table over to the side. But if you guys want to jump in for the next couple routines, you can kind of stand in the back and just kind of follow along if you want to get an idea of what this is like.
yeah,
I
that
would
would be
love
great.
to.
Oh, my ham just fell out.
Oh, we got to get that
Later.
cleaned up. That could be dangerous. I mean, somebody could slip and fall on that while they're doing some kicks or something.
I'll say no more. Just so I went to go and pick it up,
Excellent.
put it in my pocket, and just like, there we go.
I was like, please don't put that back in the sandwich.
Arthur puts it in his pocket. There's a piece of ham hanging out of the back of his pocket.
You just like looking, we're like, I wasn't planning to do that.
I am very happy that you aren't.
Oh, you probably want to make sure you put the sandwich down before you get into this. I mean, it gets pretty intense.
I mean, I could fight with the sandwich.
Well, it's interesting style. but maybe not what we're doing today. Maybe maybe we can improvise in the future.
Sounds like a plan. And he just like finishes the rest of the sandwich.
So you guys kind of stand in the back as all the students kind of regather. A lot of them kind of chugging water bottles and stuff, getting themselves ready, wiping off sweat. Definitely diverse class of all different ages, races, everything. Just everybody kind of combined into one here. Probably about 15, 16 other students kind of grouped up here at the youth center as Evie and Beatrix and Dylan watch on. Probably Dylan more so stuffing their face with the food that's been supplied. But you guys, you watch as Paul just kind of starts like some simple like hand drills and hand motions, starts putting up like a hand for kind of like a block motion, and is just doing this cadence. Sometimes it's just a 1-2 cadence, sometimes it's a 1 through 4 cadence, sometimes it's all the way count to 8, and you gotta kind of try to remember all these moves and the directions that are coming. Some of you are kind of watching, you guys are watching the other classmates as well, trying to fall off of what they're doing to get a vibe for this. What I want you guys to do is I want you to go ahead and make a skill test for me on this.
Oh boy.
We're gonna call this finesse. This is gonna be finesse. To be able to kind of copy the moves that you guys are seeing as they're displayed. So if you have a specialization in finesse, I will allow you to, if it's like martial arts or something like that, I'll allow you to utilize it if you do. If not, you're just gonna make kind of like a straight up roll. But what I'm gonna say, since like this is just like, would any of you be comfortable with like basic karate maneuvers? Or have any experience with them? So what I'm gonna say, Will, for you, you're gonna roll with a snag on your roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a little bit of experience.
A little bit of experience? I will say
before.
I will say for your roll, you'll have a normal roll, but you're going to be downshifted 1 on yours. Okay?
Finish, yeah.
And
and then the difficulty, we're just going to plug in because it's kind of new and you just kind of throw it in, we're going to call the difficulty a 15 for this one. So it'd be kind of like
I'm going to use
right at the hard range.
Skill shift -1, yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to use that upshift bonus I got from the chat.
Excellent. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Thank you, chat.
And how do I roll it as a snag, though?
It'll ask you. It'll be like the last thing it'll ask you.
Yeah, there it is.
Snag. Yeah.
Mine would be normal, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be a snag.
Oh! We got some red numbers.
Yep. I rolled a 6.
Oh no.
Oh, we got a 3 and a 6. Excellent. So,
What's gonna happen?
yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys describe your failure because I think that's more fun than me describing it. So, Will, you go first.
So Will is trying to follow along the best he possibly can. He's noticing the other students are doing it very snappy, but he's not too coordinated just yet. And as he's trying to fling his arm out to do a block, he's accidentally knocks into Arthur.
Yeah, I'm probably feeling a bit bloated from all the bread I just consumed. So I probably just tried to do a maneuver, but I'm just like, oh, okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe she was right. Whoops.
Yeah, and as you're doing that, Will bumps into you after turning the opposite direction that everybody else did, and almost sweeps your legs out from underneath you.
It's alright, I'm used to falling, so I just...
Arthur, are you okay? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. That sandwich could have been better, but I'm not doing too bad. Although next time I think I might have to teach Ernie a few things about how to make a sandwich.
Always thinking about food. And
Hey,
he starts...
Yeah,
I start trying to get back in time.
I just put get up and film a button. I was like, oh, I found the ham.
At least
Also,
you had some padding, right?
rule dynamic I'd like to include is also that wasn't just a failure on Arthur's part, but that was considered a fumble. So you guys actually gain a story point.
Oh, sweet.
Because of the fumble. So because of that, it benefits you guys in the future, which you guys can spend story points to do some special things as well. Awesome.
Difference.
So basically, you guys get you guys are struggling. The end of the class comes by. A lot of the students are grabbing their gear, putting their shoulder bags on, and grabbing their water bottles and things. Paul walks up to you guys. So what'd you guys think?
Next time I'm fighting with a sandwich.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to maybe just like go with maybe some kind of breakfast bar or protein bar or something beforehand. Probably just get your energy up and not bog you down, you know?
Yeah, I suppose there is that to it. I just really wanted a sandwich. I really need to probably get another one at some point to take away because honestly that was so good.
Yeah, they're pretty good sandwiches. I don't eat bread, but they're pretty good sandwiches from what I hear.
I don't know what you miss it.
Is there hope for us?
Yes. There's hope for everyone. We're gonna have to start. You probably the beginner class is probably where you guys need to be. That meets on Saturday mornings here at the youth center. So I do have my clipboard over there. My registration is available. So by all means.
I'll start stretching out like, yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good to me.
All right.
You got yourself a student.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to seeing you.
You too.
Awesome. We better head back to the guys, because I don't know about you, but I really don't want to be on this floor anymore with the witnesses.
So, Will goes, assigns a clipboard, and returns to the group.
Okay. Dylan has just polished off basically all the food that was remaining. As Evie,
I think Evie is still. She got out like a piece of like poster board and was writing "Go Arthur and Will, besties forever" on it, and she's still like got these like glitter pens, and she's still working on it at this point in time, drawing little like spaceships and like planets and stuff on it.
I probably have my gold headphones on, and I'm just listening to some music and like jamming out and like boba tea or something, like good drink.
Excellent.
So, you all didn't see what happened there.
What? You guys are done already?
What?
Yeah.
That was
I
a
get
fun
the
class.
hammer out of my hand and slam it onto the table. Here you go, Dylan.
I didn't even finish my. Oh god.
Look at it, and it's got like pieces of dirt and stuff, and I'm like, did you just slap this ham down in front of me and expect me to eat it?
Nope, I just thought you wanted some form of universal evidence or some kind of something to represent whatever you've just been talking about earlier. So I thought ham would be perfect for this because it has little bits in it. Look, it's like a little world.
What happened to it?
Let's just say sandwiches and martial arts don't quite mix.
It was a sandwich malfunction.
I did. Yeah, see, I was right.
Yeah. You're not supposed to eat sandwich after. Well, no, you're not supposed to eat sandwich before the workout. You can eat the sandwich after a workout, right? That's how it works.
I think that's how it goes.
I was like, damn it, that's why I forgot.
I don't work out. I don't know.
I sometimes do, but only because there's a lot of really hot people in the gym.
You make a good point.
So, Evie, that sign is super, super sweet. But
Thanks.
thank you for trying to make that.
Yeah, I'll keep it. I can, if you guys are doing class, I could just show up and like hold it up for you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. How are your experiments going?
I mean, it's really hard to get it just right so that the cat litter will go into the robot but not jam up the robot. And it's not really going great yet. Especially the dust inside of all the very delicate mechanical components. But, I'll get there.
I mean, must have beat the last one you worked on. I mean, I'm pretty sure they ate the cat.
Yeah, I had to retire that one. Schrodinger will not come near me if I'm working on a project anymore, which is fine. But, I don't want him afraid of me all the time. So I think we're gonna nix that one. It was chasing after him, trying to collect the fur, and I felt like maybe not the best plan.
I mean, progress already.
Yeah.
And hopefully no more fires.
Not this week. Not this week.
Not
Hey, that was
yet.
from the flash photography. That's why you shouldn't use powder.
That's. I don't think. They have that old
You-
cameras.
You
I
guys,
have some.
you guys do notice around you at your table as you guys are continue to talk. Things are getting a lot thinner in the youth center as lunch is kind of coming to a close. A lot of tables are starting to clear out. There's a couple more tables of students just kind of like lingering, chatting with just drinks and stuff. But a lot of the tables have kind of been bust clean with waiters and waitresses that come by and clean off all the materials. And you guys find yourselves as one of the few people still remaining in the youth center as it kind of takes a little bit of the buzz from lunch kind of wears off, and a lot of people are moving to the other rooms and other areas on campus.
Yeah, Arthur just gets out his phone. Guys, what time did Zoran say he had a session for us?
Was it afternoon? Don't remember.
Oh.
Do they even know time?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
I mean, it's always dark in there, I suppose.
I don't think I've seen a watch or anything in there.
What if he doesn't know the time and he's been expecting us for the past 9 hours or something because he thinks.
Are
But
we
they
late?
He
just
would have
kinda
said
like-
something. He would have said something.
They just kind of teleport us there. Like, they just swoosh and we're there. They can do
That's
that
true.
anytime.
That's true. I always forget about that. It's so weird.
Simultaneously, your wrist communicators go beep 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 beep.
Guys, we
Oh,
better head off a bit. I don't think that was my ringtone.
It did the thing. It always makes me so happy every time.
Are we moving to? I start moving off to
more
outside, so there's
private.
less people.
No, you guys going to
Wait,
find
oh,
out
yeah.
what area what area of seclusion are you trying to find anywhere in particular?
Yeah, all the way to where the lockers are kept. So obviously off the table, away from Ernie's bar, and then where the lockers are. Sometimes
Okay, yeah, kind of like
on
a
there to get changed. but
yeah. There's
people at the bare moment.
there's like a
Switched.
an area of lockers that go between different changing rooms and stuff like that. So you guys are able to go there, and you guys gather together with your wrist communicators. Anything you're doing once you guys gather?
Making sure
Yeah,
we're alone.
I instantly answer.
Oh, yeah.
Be like, Zordon, something wrong?
Rangers, it's time to report to the command center for your final stage of your phase 1 of your training.
I just look at the others. Well, I guess we better get there ASAP.
Will, you said
We're
you were
ready.
looking to make sure that no one was around. Go ahead and make an alertness roll for me, please.
You got it.
I'm going to say the difficulty is a 10 on this, and there won't be anything additional on there unless you have specialization.
Nope. 16.
Oh yeah. You look around. You see some people had left random clothes hanging out of a locker. But other than that, it doesn't seem like anybody is around. And looks like Arthur communicates in, gets ready with his communicator up. You guys all kind of put your wrists up and press the button on the side of the communicator. And with streaks of colored energy, you guys feel this sense of weightlessness for just a moment. And then with a flash of your color energy, the teal, the crimson, the orange, the navy, and the pink, you guys see this bright flash, and you're standing amid the command center. Lights blinking all around, and you can see this crystalline tube that sits in front of you that has the floating, ambient kind of strange image of a face within this tube that you recognize as Zordon. Standing before you, looking at you, all of you, as you make your way into the center of the command center.
Hey Zordon, just a little bit heads up. This is a bit disorientating because there's a lot of lights around here.
I think I ever get used to this.
You will eventually. You will eventually. I'm glad that you could all be here. Then all of a sudden you guys hear, "Ay, ay, 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 ay!" And coming around from the corner, you guys see the little automaton robotic image of Alpha 5 stepping out from the shadows behind all of you. It's so good to see all of you, Rangers. You've successfully completed most of your Ranger training. Now, all that's left is for the Power Ranger Battle Simulation. This room, I gotta take you into the simulation chamber. Are you ready, Rangers?
Yeah.
I'm hugging Alpha for sure, too.
You're hugging Alpha?
Aw.
He's a robot!
Oh, yeah.
love him.
Aye. I love you too.
Yeah,
Alpha.
I just look at Evelyn and be like, yeah, you're supposed to go to the training session for the headlock, not on the Alpha robot.
Oh, but he's so cute.
Looked like he needed a hug.
We're ready, Alpha.
So we go head to follow.
Oh yeah.
Alpha.
Basically, Alpha leads you guys. Sorry, excuse me while I remove my cat. Alpha kind of leads you off into another chamber, and Alpha starts talking as he's walking along. This room is designed for you to test your skills against a holographic AI opponent. Remember, you're stronger as a team. And then he keeps on leading you in. And I'm going to go ahead and change you guys to a different map in Roll20. So I'm going to shift you guys over to a map. And it should load for you and show you guys in a chamber with Alpha 5. Are you guys able to see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So there you are.
Yes.
Gathered together. And I'm going to put this on Twitch land so our friends on live stream right now can see what's happening as well as I put up the map screen. So you guys are standing in this, what seems to be kind of like an empty white room. Okay? It's just rectangular in its dimensions. Just very basic. The dim lights kind of from around on the top, seemingly coming from just a black space at the top. It's like kind of like these little spotlights that just kind of glimmer from nothingness above you. Basically, Alpha 5 turns around and he's like, now, I'm still in the process of designing these, but I must say, I'm very proud of my work so far. So, remember, fight is won. Good luck, Rangers.
I'm sure it's great.
Oh, thank you, Evie.
Try.
I'm just sitting there thinking, why do I feel like I'm gonna be really feeling inferior in this point in time?
So, without any warning, the lights go out. It's completely dark in the chamber.
Creep.
And then, the lights flash back on. And you notice that Alpha is no longer standing in front of you. Alpha has disappeared. But ahead of you, you guys can see two creatures. And you look, and these behemoth patchwork made with gray clay and stone kind of stand ahead of you. And it looks like each are just like training their glowing eyes on all of you. One of them has this large cinder block for a hand, and it kind of smashes it against its other hand, like. And then they both start to kind of like lumber and stalk towards you. So I'm going to show you guys what these look like as I put them on the token layer. They look like the putty creatures that you've encountered before, but they're morphed and distorted in weird ways. That one of them has two heads and multiple arms. The other one has a large cinder like block stuck to his arm that he uses, looks like he's like swinging around to smash. But they're clearly there in front of you. And what we're going to do now is I am going to ask each one of you a question. Do you feel like you would want to do the thing here, or would we roll initiative?
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative? One vote, roll initiative. What do you guys think? Roll initiative?
Initiative.
Okay. All right. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to, if you click on your token, in the top left-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see a button that says Initiative. So you don't even have to open your character sheet to roll Initiative. I have it set up to do it for you. So all you have to do is click Initiative after you click on your token, and then you're just going to type in all the normal initiative things that you would normally have. So it'd just be a normal roll. Difficulty, put a 0 in, and if it asks you to roll for a snag, it's because you didn't take any points in the initiative. If you didn't take any points in initiative, you always roll initiative with a snag.
4.
4.
Cat, you're killing me here. Oh. 5. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add turn for all these wonderful tokens. Because that's one thing that I'm hoping that Roll20 will be able to fix, so it'll automatically add you guys to the turn order, but it doesn't already, so. Alright. So it looks like Beatrix rolled a 5. We've got a 15 for Dylan. There we go. We've got a 10 for Evie. We've got a 4 for Will. And what was our last one? Who am I missing? A 4 for Arthur. So we got a couple down there at the bottom, and then I'm gonna roll.
Enthusiasm. It's pure enthusiasm.
And I'm just gonna have these guys. These guys are gonna go on the same initiative order, so that way it'll keep it nice and simple for us. They always roll with a snag as well. 13.
Arthur's just gonna start getting everyone hyped up. Okay, guys, it's fighting time now. Game on, Will.
We got this.
Yeah, you two are going last.
I'm so scared of that thing with the cinder block.
It's just like your game.
Okay, so I'm gonna change us to a little bit more appropriate music. As we get ready to jam this out. All right.
Arthur's like, yeah, start the fighting montage.
You guys hear Alpha 5's voice. Aye, 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 this is one of my favorite songs. Dylan, you are actually first to go. What would you like to do?
Yeah, wow. Cool. I guess I'm gonna suit up.
Oh, you want to do the
As
thing?
they say.
You want to do the thing?
You want to do the thing?
I mean, are we all doing the thing? Or are we just gonna...
Well, see, that's the thing. For the first time, if we do the thing, I want it to be, we're all going to do it, and I'm going to let you guys do it as a free action, because nostalgia.
Alright then, guys. I suppose if we're going to go, if we're going to be fighting, we might as well go full on. You ready, everyone?
Ready.
Alright. It's Morphin time!
Pterodactyl!
Spinosaurus!
Triceratops.
This.
Saber-toothed tiger!
Yes! They did the thing! And you guys, if you click on your tokens and click the morph button at the top, your tokens will morph into your morphed forms as it happens on
cool.
screen live. Yes! Fantastic. All right. I'll let you guys do it. Technically, that costs an action to do, but because it was our first time and I wanted to make sure everybody got to do it, that was a free action for everybody. So, Dylan, you're up. You're now in your suit. You can feel the power of the Morphin grid within you.
Okay, I am... Which one has the cinder block?
I would say the one on the right. Both of them kind of, they both look terrible and menacing, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one with the cinder block and just full on run up to it.
Okay, movement to run up, absolutely.
And And I am going to get out my power saber.
Oh, and with a free action, calling the power saber out of the Morphin grid, it flashes with energy into the palm of your hand, Dylan.
And I'm gonna take a swing at this thing.
Excellent. Go for it. The difficulty on this is going to be... Let me double check really fast. Because I keep on forgetting we have to type in that difficulty.
Yeah.
Difficulty is going to be a 15.
Alright.
Oh, look at that! We're in the 20! Coming in for a successful hit.
Showing off.
Slicing. I'm guessing... now, there are alternative effects, so we probably should have gone over this beforehand, but if you wield it with two hands, it does an additional point of damage. Would you say you would be using it with two hands as you're coming down across? Okay, so that's going to do 2 sharp damage, and also if you ever want to do your energy attack, it raises the damage to 3, but you have to declare that beforehand to charge your sword up to be able to slice through with your energy attack. So you come down across this creature, and you can see that you can see you made an impact with it, and sparks kind of fly up from the impact, but you can see also like a glitchy kind of effect, as like a hologram would do in a computer program or system, as it teeters back a little bit, but both of its eyes just glow bright red, and it looks directly towards you as it stands there still menacingly in front of you.
I just smirk in the face of danger.
Okay, you got it.
And then Arthur just goes, "Ha! See, I knew it wasn't perfect. Glitched. Did you see that, guys? Did you see that?
All right, that brings us to the Mongo Hollow Putty's turns. So, the one that just got attacked is going to take back its big cinder block and just do a crush attack against Dylan directly in front. So they are going to go ahead and make this attack. It is specialized with this. No skill change. Now, you can see the attack is coming, Dylan. So would you try to dodge it, or would you try to block it, or just stand your ground? So
Tough it out.
Tough it out? Okay, what's your toughness while morphed? What's your toughness?
19.
19. So the difficulty on this is 19.
Yeah.
Goes to swing and only rolls a 6. So you just hold up your arm with your sword there, and just cinder block kind of deflects off of your arm and just ricochets off your helmet as it just swings by and misses completely. It stays there. It's just glaring at you. And the other one moves up right between Beatrix and Arthur and just charges ahead and is going to attempt to grab Beatrix.
Meanie.
And this is basically this attack. It uses its hands to grab an opponent by a limb, so maybe by an arm, and then tries to take that target and like throw it across the room. So is going to try to attack. Now, it is not specialized for this. And what is your... Now, you can see that this thing is coming after you. Would you want to try to dodge, or are you going to try to just kind of push his arm away or something like that? Pushing his arm away would be your toughness defense. Trying to dodge it would be your evasion.
I will try to dodge it.
Okay, what is your evasion defense?
That would be 15.
15. Okay, it's going to try to come at you. And it fails as well. As it tries to grab you, you just duck out of the way and do a little tumble off to the side right beside Arthur, and you guys both try to kind of get your battle stances ready and just look at each other and do a little head nod.
I'll do the Black Widow thing, and I'll be like, look, I'm posing.
That's it. Yeah. Excellent. So that is the end of their first go, as they are unable to successfully make contact with either of you. Evie, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm not much of a fighter. I can fight, but I think Evie might want to try and play to her strengths a little bit.
Mhm.
Is there any way I can find like some kind of tech to maybe disrupt these holograms a little bit?
You could probably try something via your wrist communicator is kind of limited. It basically just like is basically all it is kind of like a communication device between you guys and the command center, and it gets you guys teleported back and forth. It'd be hard in your ranger suit to pull out your cell phone and try to do some mobile hacking.
Mm-hmm.
But you could make an effort. You could attempt it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you're basically reaching into your suit and you're pulling out your phone that you had from earlier, and you're gonna try to do some like mobile hacking on this. It's gonna be very difficult because you're basically trying to mobile hack the command center.
Really good at tech though.
You are. So what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna make a technology, and I'm gonna call this, if you have computers specialization, you could use computers, but this is gonna be a technology roll. I'm going to say that when you get to difficulty, this is going to be like a 25. Because not only are you doing it on a Wi-Fi mobile device, but you're trying to hack into a command center that's built for this.
I should roll an edge.
Oh.
Alright.
With a 6, you use your action to kind of type away using some of your software that you're used to doing this thing before, but the command center is just too strong. You know that you can see that this thing is very, very good against any kinds of threats, even this world and otherworldly.
Great, I'm gonna move. Let's see. No, I think I'm good here. I don't want to be too close to these guys.
Okay, you guys stay put?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here.
Did you want to use any of your, I believe, what speed do you have? What's your speed score?
25.
Excuse me, what's your speed essence?
Oh, 5.
5. So you do have 2 free actions that you could do.
I will
So-
pull out my tonfas.
Tonfas, they appear in your grip.
Just to have them ready.
Yep. Tucking your cell phone away, you've got your tonfas, power tonfas ready to go.
Yeah.
Excellent. That brings us to Beatrix. You just got done posing.
Oh, I look at him and I'm just like, well, you deserve a good punch in the head. First, I'm gonna take out my my power sight, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Free action
to
to summon your power sides. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to attack him with it.
Excellent. Go for it.
Change and difficulty is what? Sorry.
Difficulty for this is going to be 15.
15. Okay.
Oh. You
Very ouch.
We're rolling so bad.
You hit it. Like, you come across with these things, and you do like a swipe across like this with both power sides, and it's almost like it glitched like right before you made contact and kind of faded out of existence for a second, and then pops back in like a computer glitch with the hologram or something.
Sorry.
Oh, you meanie! I'm gonna spend one of my personal powers to do my triple strike.
Okay,
attack.
I think you would have to do that like before you attacked. I think you would have to like do that prior. So if you want to do that next turn, you could say, I want to do my triple strike, and then you take one of your powers, and then you can add that triple strike. I think that's how it works, right?
See? Okay.
Because then you basically gives you multiple attacks.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna look at it and I'm gonna stay there.
If I'm ruling that wrong, somebody correct me, but I thought that was the way that triple strike worked. New game, who dis?
I'm gonna stay there and look at him be like, yeah, you come at me.
Oh, yeah,
I'm fast.
Oh, and it looks like it's both sets of eyes from this two-headed creature are looking at you glowing red. Like, it looked like you just made it really mad, Beatrix. Will and Arthur, which one of you has a higher speed essence?
7.
Oh, I bet you that's going to be Will. Do you have a 7 essence in speed, Arthur?
Nah, I've got 2.
Okay, 2, you got it. So, Will, it is now your turn.
All right. Just a quick clarification. Jumping. It's 3 times our movement speed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculously like a large amount, yes.
All right, so I would essentially jump over here.
Yeah, okay.
While jumping, I'm going to pull out the Blade Blaster gun.
Excellent.
And take a shot at the one in front of Dylan.
Excellent. Yeah, go for it. So with this fluid motion down on a 3-point stance, Will leaps into the air, calling the Blade Blaster to his hand and pointing right over to the hollow putty.
Yes.
It's going to be
Sharpshooter's Grace.
Let me there's going to be a different defense on this one, so let me check something really fast.
Yeah.
Defense on this one is going to be your difficulty is a 12 for this shot.
12. All right. I do have Sharpshooter's Grace. That's upshift 2.
Excellent.
You said 12 difficulty, right?
12 difficulty, yeah.
Let's see what happens. And normal, right?
Yes, normal. Mm-hmm.
19.
19. You strike this creature, so that does 1 energy to the creature. So you blast it, and it impacts and kind of explodes on the surface of this creature, sending shards of stone deflecting off of Dylan in front of you. And Dylan, you notice something. It immediately directs its attention and ignores you and turns towards Will, and its eyes are glaring towards Will now.
Let's go.
It's still up, but definitely looks badly damaged. All right.
My turn.
That'll be your turn. That brings us to Arthur.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the one that's literally in front of me.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep, and I'm just gonna sort of pose and be like, "All right, guys, let's get this bread."
Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna go for like I'm gonna sort of use my arms and pull them back and just use both arms as like an unarmed brawl attack.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Like
you can make
into him.
Yep. Make a brawl attack.
If I operate from the weapons and press unarmed brawl, that would also include my might, wouldn't it? So if I press that, I wouldn't have to necessarily go up to might and do it that way, do I?
All you have to do is hit, if you're doing brawl check on your weapons, just do unarmed brawl and it will roll from your might.
Okay.
I have it set up to do that. So
no specialization.
Difficulty is going to be 15.
Okay, no skill shift. 15.
You know what? We're going to re-roll this because I'm going to give you a +1 shift up because the creature you're facing off against is currently focused on Beatrix. It's not even looking at you. So I'm going to give you an upshift. Yeah, so you can re-roll it with an upshift.
Okay. 15. And normal.
Definitely hits. So you come across, pull it towards you with both fists, kind of impact the creature as it stumbles back. Now it completely ignores Beatrix and just glares at you, Arthur, eyes glowing red.
And after I take the hit, by the way, I'll be like, sorry, I'm still thinking about a sandwich, sorry.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Excellent. And as you shout that, that's where we're going to end this episode of Power Rangers Proficiency Power.